but we also have Min back on
That's
board
true. You know,
instead
it's like
of
we've
the
seen
preset.
a rotating cast of like 5 or 6 characters, and we
Yeah.
might end up seeing the Kazuya come back into the fray if Raru is pushed to the test. Who knows? Acola gonna have to put him there because he is winner's side. Has the burden of loss, I suppose.
The burden of loss.
Yeah, it's like the burden
Is
of
this
proof.
loss?
It's like the burden of loss. Burden of proof. Is this loss? It's so lost.
That
is
is
lost.
lost.
You lost.
It's lost.
I'm
Oh!
lost.
Oh! It's not lost.
You're never out. You're never out till it's never over till it's over. Never give up.
Never back down, never
Never. That's right. Thank you so much. That's why you're the best, Cal. All right, still, we've got these back airs coming in. Raru starting to pick up on the signs of where Acola's going. These angles on the Elytra are not hidden or unknown. You still got to deal with this. Hits that, but then has to buffer the second up B. Unfortunate. Dead.
Yeah, just landed right in the hands of where he wanted Raru there, and unfortunate fair spike there, going to be taking the first one. And now we have the DK on the second stock here. This is an interesting matchup.
Ooh.
Okay, one upper. Okay, well.
Yes.
Okay, up tilt, we'll do it.
Let's
okay,
go.
yeah.
And that's, I think, the play here against Steve. Like, you have big arms and big hitboxes, and you can clank sometimes against the disjoints. You got to be precise, but, I mean, Raru's doing the right things, picking up and getting these advantage states. Can you make Acola panic in these situations where you can get these big reads?
Yeah, we'll find out shortly here as we even got the KO punch ready and loaded to face off with this stock Mario. And we'll see if Acola has what it takes to take this DK stock. However, Raru is just being evasive and spacing. He's just trying to avoid the heavy-hitting moves.
Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Does get the launcher there, so now has to wait. Doesn't get the back air. I like the idea, but obviously Acola is ready for that. The fade back KO punch by the... no, you said KO. No,
Is it not the KO punch?
Let's go Little Mag. No,
Okay, I've been saying that wrong.
Donkey punch.
It's
Giant
punch. Okay, you know what? It's still.
You can call it. You can call it donkey punch.
You know what? He's actually still KO'd him, so I'm gonna.
All right. Yeah, it is the punch that KO'd. But
the
anyway,
DK punch. I'll call it that.
We've got DK out of the field as well. Min, we're on the last character for both players. Obviously, the Min versus the Game & Watch. We saw a little bit of this earlier, and this was an uphill battle, just because again, Game & Watch is one of those characters that can kind of slowly rush down Min. Like just it's a steady pace, but you're never really like jumping in. You're just kind of like inching forward, and Min just kind of like cedes ground consistently.
It's almost the same way that Steve works, as he slowly like walks towards you, as he's like mining towards you. So he just kind of slowly approaches you, and it's a threat, like a walking threat, pretty much.
Exactly.
That's all that Game & Watch is.
He's like Jason. He's just like slowly, just like walking towards you at like a pace, and you're like running, and you turn around, and he's like on your heels. He's like, how are you doing that?
Get away from me!
How are you doing that? All right, still gonna scoop you right up off the ledge. Not enough iframes on that ledge grab for you to stay alive for that long. Your time is limited, buddy. So gotta make sure, especially with these big arms, that all of this space is gonna be covered. And Raru just figuring out what is the right play. Do I go for the Ram? Do I go for the arm, like the Dragon Laser, or do I go for Megawatt?
Ooh, very deep stock there, but the chair is going to close it out. The F tilt. Yeah, just neck and neck there, honestly, for the last stock. So, honestly, could have gone either way. Raru, he held that down pretty well, honestly.
Certainly. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that, like, the DK was kind of, like, he was doing some DK things. We've seen what Raru can do in, like, the DK flow state, right? We know that, the Luigi flow state is really good. The DK flow state is similarly very good. We haven't seen that kind of prowess with the Min, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Min is not one of those characters that really gets those big reads. You just need, like arm from like half the stage, inch forward, arm from 3/4 of the stage, inch forward, arm from like the full stage. That's it.
Yeah, and then maybe at ledge if you're feeling a little more.
Exactly, and then one more at the ledge. But the edge guards were hit and miss. You know, it's pinning down again. It's pinning down Game & Watch. That's the big challenge. Very difficult to do. But with the arms, I mean, you got the best chance to do it. You just got to make sure you pick your shots right. Unfortunately, looks like no Min this time. We are switching into Roy.
I don't know how to feel about that option.
All right.
I'm just, okay. let's just run it.
Yeah, let's just let it rock.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, oh yeah, nice little. Send that TNT like off the stage. Like wow, Raru's just like, you know what? I think I'm not going to deal with that at all. Actually, what if I just don't want to play this game? And he's just like, yeah, okay. You hit the TNT skip. Good job.
there's just so many vulnerable options that Raru is throwing out that Acola is catching him in, and it's just not entirely the best time to kind of be whiffing out so many attacks and options so close in Acola's bubble here. They're not as threatening. However, that back air, the plunge into the back air there will be enough to take out that steep stock.
I mean, that was a couple like close range scrapes where it was like, oh, okay, spot dodge, air dodge, just barely whiff, and then yeah, Acola kind of fell for the bait, fell for the roll out read, got grabbed. Yeah, but the Dr. Mario still gonna have to do some work here.
Yeah,
Bit of a combo character himself, can be something really, can be really nice, but can you get this edge guard? Obviously, Luigi goes low, he can avoid so much of this stuff.
Okay, caught him in the up smash there. That's just how it is with the Mario or Doc Mario. He can do it both. Now the DK is out, though. We'll see if this Doc is safe or if he's going to need an ambulance for himself here. He's going to have to go to the hospital after this one. We'll see.
Oh, no. I mean, I hope he's got his shots because this is a rabid 8 going wild. And I've definitely seen how dangerous this ends. Don't get the ding-dong. We're still doing okay. Good stuff for Acola to get out of that dangerous situation. But we get the down air. That's another setup situation. Raru's just looking for any single one of those. I mean, you know those straight hits are always the lead into something greater, something more diabolical.
Yeah, and we saw the several attempts from Raru trying to get those up airs, but just not able to land. And again, the raw up smash catching Raru just barely. And now the Roy to face off, and I guess that's all it takes. It just
yeah, one F tilt mid-stage will absolutely kind of gut punch and reset the field here. But Acola on the Game & Watch, this is a really tough one because, I mean, it's another one of those characters that we see so much like coverage for all of the characters that you can kind of see in the meta. It's just like, wow, Game & Watch really just beats everybody.
He just does everything for her.
He does everything. He's such a random character to be like such a versatile play style.
Yeah.
Like kind of character.
Yeah, the Roy here is just struggling.
It is, but I mean, Roy, again, it's like, this is just like any other character for Raru. It's just like, I just need one in. Unfortunately, you will not get that in. It's going to be Acola taking the game, bringing it to another one. 2-0 over Raru so far. One more to take the whole bracket.
Keeping Raru on his toes here. Got to shake things up. Maybe make some adjustments to the team. We'll see what Raru picks as we see that he is kind of just making these changes here. Looks like they're both laughing though, having a good time.
No, you love to see that,
yeah.
honestly, because
It's
it's like, yeah, here in grand finals, you're fighting off against your buddy, and you want to be a little silly guy. You want to like have fun. So they're gonna go Dr. Mario.
Well, you know what? I respect
and they're gonna
it.
start. Let me guess. They're gonna start with Doc, right?
Please start with
They're both gonna start with Doc.
Please.
No, they're gonna end with Doc. Okay, I appreciate that. They're gonna do Doc anchors.
Hopefully we get to the last Doc. That would be amazing.
That would be great. That'd be great. But I mean, we are gonna see it. So it's Luigi, DK, and Doc. No Min, no Roy. These are the final characters that Raru's putting his trust in to defeat Acola. And Acola perhaps giving a little bit of a freebie, being like, I'll pick Doc. Like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he might have a Doc. I mean, who
no,
knows?
he has a Doc. He's been cooking with the Doc.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He's been cooking with the Doc. I definitely don't sleep on it. But the misfire, gotta watch out. No pineapple. I'm just kidding. You actually got pineapple. Sorry, I actually cursed that.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's okay.
But I mean, hey, it happened to you once. That's honestly like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again.
We'll see how this goes though for the Raru DK again. You know, there's still high hopes for Raru here. Again, Game & Watch like character, very doable as long as he just keeps him at bay here, and the deep back air gonna be sending him off on that Game & Watch stock now.
Just like that edge guard can be so crucial because it's like you take the resources, you force that air dodge. Where does Mia go? Or no, I'm sorry, where does Acola go? Like nowhere. That literally is like the whole game plan that Acola is like really good at doing, and now you see it turn on his head. You get to see it reversed.
Yeah, this is the part now where Raru is definitely going to struggle to get in, find those hits in as well, because Acola, let alone this is his main, but also Steve is just a breeze. Okay, we got the punch coming out, the DK punch. Okay, I'm correcting myself.
The DK punch. No, I mean the giant punch. Yeah, of course. And this is the B reverse too. It's like that micro movement where you like switch your body and you're like your back is now facing the other way where you're not in danger. Crazy stuff. Ding, no dong. That's okay.
Yeah, and we've seen so many failed attempts there. Just Raru falling a little short from it. We'll see if he'll be able to finally take it. Barely taking any damage from that anvil there. Trying to place another punch punch, and it takes the stock this time.
All right. No, I appreciate that Raru's like, you know what? I'm just going to charge it and throw it. Like, I mean, if you're in the way, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, like, get out of my way.
We are swinging for the fences, and I think that's exactly what Raru needs, because now it's DK versus Doc, and we saw a little bit of this matchup, but if we can see the Doc ditto, and we got a lot of damage on Acola's Doc, this might be a quick finish, but Raru not going to get too much extra credit, just 26%. Now the real fight begins.
Yeah, and this is where it is down to the wire now. If Raru sticks out for another game, or if Acola takes it 3-0 with the Doc here.
I don't know. It's looking like a conference over here. I feel like I can't tell which is the guest speaker, but they're both looking to sell a little pharmaceuticals, you know what I'm saying? All right, still, I can tell they're like hungry for like some action, right? They're like, okay, one of us is going to like go kind of nuts here eventually.
We'll see. I mean, Acola was just throwing out like the raw up smashes, really just trying to end the stock here. And Raru fighting for his stock here. Finds an up B on stage, doing some damage here, trying to even it out just a little bit.
Ooh, that's
getting so close in each other's spaces here.
Love the spacing. That gets you just outside the range of up special. Obviously, a great out of shield option that can kill. Does kind of like have that looming cloud over both of these players. We're just playing, okay, we're playing Dr. Mario like it's Game & Watch.
Oh
and it worked. And look at that. Acola in a 3-0 in the most ridiculous fashion at the end is going to take it in Grand Finals of Squad Strike. Here Riptide 2025 is your Squad Strike champion. Shoutouts to Acola. That was a crazy and silly last finishing set for us today. I'm really happy about it because that's the best way to end that I could think of for Squad Strike.
I wouldn't have wanted it any other way than Doc Mario did in Squad Strike.
Especially with these two laughing it up and like having a great time. Like that's sportsmanship, you know, and that's the love of the game. You can tell that these two truly do have the love of the game deep inside them. And I mean, hey, I feel like that's why we're all here, right?
Of course, that's some real stuff there.
For sure, but I mean that was quite a bracket. We saw a lot of like Japanese players, but we saw some American defenders as well. Shout outs to AK, shout outs to Louis Money. We got to
Danny
see
as well. Danny
shout outs
made
to Danny,
it
shout outs to Surdank, yep. And I mean all those guys, they worked really hard at multiple different characters, which is not an easy feat. And I mean, I know in a game with like 88 characters or something like that, I know that it's like, oh yeah, you should always have a secondary. Yeah, we kind of assume that, but I mean, there's still those solo mains out there, and Squad Strike is a great place for all of those players to kind of like branch out a little bit, and we get to see a little bit of extra stuff, like the fun stuff, like the goofy stuff. You know, that's the kind of stuff that it's like it's not as serious business as main bracket, but that makes it more fun. That makes it more enjoyable, I think, to watch and to cast.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're still on? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. We're still on. So that was the finishing set of Squad Strikes, but it looks like we do have doubles just around the corner. And I'm very excited to see what happens there because obviously doubles is another one of those side event formats. And I mean, it's a super fun one because you get to play with a friend.
Yeah, of course. It's always, you know, good time to just play the doubles. You know, instead of kind of playing singles, there's just kind of that more fun side of Ultimate.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, in a way of like playing by yourself. And, you know, it's just sometimes it's more fun that way. When you play randoms to have fun with it, or if you play a bit more like